strategy I thought of that you could use for English language learners in a classroom would be a markup process. I remember using it in elementary school, and I even use it through middle school as well. It kind of helps decode a text so that they can answer the questions. Like when we had FCAT, I used to use that all the time during FCAT. So, for instance, they could underline important sentences or information in a text. They can also circle unknown words, as well as do like a squiggly line under the main characters, and also label their paragraphs, like paragraph 1, paragraph 2. That way, if there's any questions following up on that story, it's easy to locate all that information in the text. So, what I have is I wrote out a sentence. I'm just going to show you real quick how I kind of went about this. I just wrote 2 paragraphs, and what I did, make sure you can see. Okay. So I have Sally went to the mall with Katie to buy some shoes. So I do like the squiggly under Sally. I underlined how they went to the mall. I labeled my paragraphs. I circled a word that might not be known. This is just really good to use, especially if they're still learning language and aren't completely familiar with all the words and terms that we use in America or in our country. So yeah, I think that it's really a great way to do it. And you can even have them circle like the unknown words and have them list what they think it means or a similar word that can mean the same thing. Like I said, it's just a really great way to get them thinking, get them understanding. It's going to help them recognize words that they've seen before. And I think that at the end of it, when there's an assessment and they know how to do the markup process and everything, it's going to be extremely, extremely beneficial. Like I said, elementary school is a great age to start this at. The minute that they can start reading and writing, they should start doing the markup process. And who knows, they might even carry it further along in their schooling than just elementary or middle school. I still use it to this day if I have a very difficult passage or I'm taking a state test or something along those lines, like for teaching. I use that on my GK. So yeah, that's a really awesome thing. Even computer tests, I know they aren't always handwritten anymore, but you can take the little highlighter button and you can highlight, the sentences, or I don't know if you can change the color of the highlighter, but that'd be a great way. You could have them do pink for unknown words, yellow for important sentences, anything like that, because I know a lot of things are computer-based nowadays, so that'd be an awesome way to implement that in the classroom and help ELLs understand and become more familiar with the material and with our language. So yeah, the markup process is a great thing to use.